The first of some 3,000 unaccompanied minors arrived in Dallas today to be housed at the convention center. It's one of 3 overflow facilities in Texas for migrant children. The feds have leased the Kay Bailey Hutchison Convention Center for 75 days and says the goal is rapid reunification with families. Governor Greg Abbott says the Biden administration was not prepared for a surge at the border, while others accuse him of playing politics. Here's Sherman Chow.
This year, Customs and Border Patrol reports apprehending nearly 29,000 unaccompanied minors at the southwestern border. That is a 92% increase from the year before. The result, overcrowded facilities unable to house children properly. So new temporary shelters are opening. Dallas and Midland added to Carrizo Springs.
These sites are a direct result of President Biden's reckless open border policies that are causing a surge in border crossings and cartel activity.
Texas's DPS director says cartels and traffickers are a brutal reality.
And they'll bring them over as young as 13 years old. And after they debrief them, they'll gang rape them. And then they'll compel them to prostitution. I don't care if it's 15 minutes for $45.
And it's my expectation that the Biden administration will allow you and your team into this convention center to visit with the children.
The goal, to gather information to fight traffickers. And again, Governor Abbott spoke about managing COVID in these shelters. But others argue this is a political strategy.
Is that the governor is looking for a conflict with the federal government.
Tony Payan is director of the U.S.-Mexico Center at Rice's Baker Institute.
Even for the governor, it is too early to tell whether the Biden policies have actually had a negative or a positive effect on unaccompanied minor flow.
What about charges that the Biden administration was ill-prepared and didn't have enough proper shelters?
They never are, obviously. We saw that some of these kids were kept in so-called cages or really difficult conditions under the Obama administration, under the Trump administration.
Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.